It is a quite big concern because we have states abusing the Interpol system, issuing red notices just to stress opposition leaders, to stress human rights defenders, and we have to increase the trust in the Interpol system and we have to block this misuse. That's a point of concern for me too. Even the president of the CCF committee is from Moldova. He seems to be a former minister in a period where maybe he's responsible for abuse too. I don't know that exactly, but I think Interpol should check very exactly whom they put in a position to influence the functionality of the system. Well, Interpol must be strengthened because Interpol is very important in combating international crime. Crime is globalized in these days. We need a police system working globalized, so we need Interpol being very strong and very functional. On the other side, we have to prevent the abuse. In my report, I made some suggestions to increase all the possibilities, well, to have sanctions against countries abusing the system. I think budgetary sanctions are maybe the best to block these countries from misusing the red notice. I suggested, for example, that countries should pay for the increased costs they produce with their abusing of the system. That's one of the positions we had. Interpol must increase the number of personnel, the number of staff, to make more serious investigations on all these issues. So in the report there are a whole bunch of suggestions and Interpol has already started to implement this. Well, Interpol is a system which these countries need. So if they want to use Interpol to combat the criminality in their own interests, they have to pay if they misuse the system. So Interpol can block these countries from using the Interpol channels if they don't pay. I think Interpol is a strong organization and it can take care that countries do not misuse the system. Yes, if you have sanctions in a field where a country can renounce to use it, to make side comment, I'm very sad that Turkey left the work in the Council of Europe last hours. So I think a country should not renounce to the services of an important institution as Interpol is.